Find comfort and ease on your mat. And you can cross your legs in front of you. You can come into Sukhasana, Padmasana. You can come into Vajrasana, sitting on your heels. As long as you have your full spine nice and erect, so that energy, prana, begins to move freely through your nadis, your energy channels. And as you find this position, as you feel comfortable, just close down your eyes. Make sure your shoulders are nice and soft and they're not tense. And start bringing the attention to the breath. Noticing how this breath, this air grows inside you when you breathe in. And how it really leaves, it releases, it comes out of you when you breathe out. So observe this expansion when you breathe in, this sense of growth, and this extraction, this release as you breathe out. And watch it in your body. So when you breathe in, your belly expands forward and out to the sides. The rib cage expands out. And as we exhale, we close the rib cage and we contract the belly. And this is giving us more awareness to our diaphragm and the natural movement of the body through the breath. This helps us strengthen the diaphragm. It helps us create expansion in our breathing patterns. So it helps us with our lung capacity. This breath also helps us find a sense of presence, of balance, of equilibrium, where everything in the mind and the body becomes a whole, becomes one, in the sense of the state of homeostasis. So the inhale breath and the exhale breath have the same length. And by creating this same length, you begin to create a rhythm to the body, to how everything else internally begins to move. And your breath is fully connected to how your blood pulsates and circulates and pumps through your veins, through your arteries, through the tissues and through the muscles. Breathe in. Notice it all expand. And breathe out. Notice it bringing you to the sense of full here, presence, now, integration. Breathe in and out. So this is the conscious connected breathing. We're just trying to keep a rhythm where the inhale breath and the exhale breath have the same length. We create consciousness as we breathe, really noticing the rhythm, the root, the direction, the weight, the temperature, the texture. I mean, really notice every single aspect of the breath. And as we keep this conscious breathing, we create coherence in our system, our organs, our circulation, our blood pressure, our heartbeat, our breath becomes one, same rhythm. And we're just going to keep this rhythm, but we're just going to create a little activation in the back of the throat, in our Jalandhara Bandha, so that prana can continue to circulate in the center of our body. So we breathe in, and on the exhale breath, we create that little contraction. We hear the sound of the ocean. There's no tension. It happens naturally, normally, but there is a little contraction. We begin to open the eyes, we recognize our space. And right away, let's just bring the chin to the chest, and we're going to do halfway circular movements. So chin lowers, circle to the right, all the way to your right shoulder, and just let your head, your neck, your head hang for a while over to the right. And just feel the tension onto the left side of your neck. And slowly we circle all the way back. Just let your head hang here. Notice if your shoulders, if they curl up, try to release the tension in the shoulders. Watch the front part of your neck really stretch. Now we're going to go back to the right, towards the right shoulder again. And notice if you want to crunch the shoulder up, relax the shoulder. I feel a lot of tension in my neck, so when I do these circular movements, I feel I tense up, my shoulders curl up. So I always try to bring my awareness to that so that my shoulders descend, they lower. Circle your chin towards your chest. Let it hang for a bit. Now let's start going over to the left. Roll over to the left. Notice if there's one side that's more tense than the other. Stay here. Left ear towards your left shoulder. Ooh, maybe very, very gentle and subtle movements. And then we circle all the way towards the back. And again, be mindful, adjust and adapt with the tension. Okay, so now we circle back to the left. Attention. Let the neck hang, the head hang, relax the shoulder. And slowly circle your chin back towards the center, towards your chest. Rise with your chin, but activate the base of the spine. The spine is long, and the chin rises. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Circle the hands up and over your head. Now interlace the palms and bring the palms towards the back of the head, towards really the base of the head. Yeah, open the elbows out, send your chest towards the sky. Now let your head really hang onto your hands. We're going to do a little bit of a twist. Right elbow twists over to the left and left elbow twists back. Yeah, just let the head hang and find that little twist. It comes all the way from the base up. And then we twist over to the other side. And then we come back to center. We breathe in. And we exhale. Press the hand towards the neck, towards the head, and start curling your elbows in towards one another. Now stay here. Gently just move your chin to the left. Keep the pressure onto the head. Really feel the back of your cervical spine and getting a nice stretch. And then circle over to the right. And come back to center. Rise with your chin. Let your head relax onto the hands as your elbows open out to the side. Project your chest towards the skies. Now, come back to center. Open your hands out to the sides. Right hand is going to hold on to your left ear as you press the left ear down. Bringing your right shoulder towards your right ear. And you can bring your left hand onto your left shoulder here, Margot, and just press. Give yourself a nice stretch here. Remember that it's on the exhale breath where we really release that stored tension. So breathe in, bring all the oxygen, the nutrients, find all those spaces, feel all the movement happening. And then on the exhale, watch it all shift away, go away. Watch the tension kind of like soothe away, melt away. Okay, we come back to center, gently release the hand. Switch sides. Right hand, right ear. Oh, yes. Adjust the left shoulder, then you can bring your right hand down towards your right shoulder. Yeah. And we slowly come back to center. Point your hands out. Now bring your hands onto your shoulder blades. Yes, circular movements with your shoulder blades. Point your elbows up high. Breathe in, expand, and exhale, slowly lower. Make it slow and expressive. Inhale, rise. Exhale, circle and lower. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, circle and lower. Now let's change directions. Back, up, forward, and down. Exhale. Back, up, forward, and down. Exhale. Yes, well done. One more. Back, up, forward, and down. Release the hands. Point the hands out, kind of like goddess pose. Yes. Now, really almost as if you're bringing your scapulas together. What we want to avoid is this and this, okay? So try and keep your elbows same distance, same height as your shoulders. Now, press the hands back as you send your chest forward. Yes, breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, notice if you find tension in the neck, give it soft, gentle moves. Yes. Up and down. Left and right. Really press the hands back. One more breath in here. This is exactly the opposite of what you've been doing every single day. Now, palms come together as we begin to round the spine. Round the spine. Palms come together. Round. Yes, round. Tuck the belly all the way in towards your spine. Hold here. So we're really trying to arch. Hold. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Yes. Rise the elbows a bit higher, Margot. Yes, so they're shoulders distance. Yes. Hold. Okay, so activate the pelvic floor. Tuck the belly in towards the spine. Lengthen the spine. Rise with the spine. Open up. Breathe in. And try and bring your scapulas to touch. Imagine you have like a pencil in between your scapulas and you're actually holding on to those scapulas, holding on to the pencil. Hold. Just 3 breaths here. Try to make them deep, full, round breaths. Last one. Okay, here we go. We bring the hands together, elbows together, chin towards chest, round the spine, belly button, all the way back. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more. and out. Last one more. Go inhale as we open up. And you should be feeling a lot of pain already. Like tension. Yes. Shoulders are like, woo, I'm working out. Breathe. Careful here with the core so that you're not collapsing, okay? Last breath in and out. Circle, round forward. Whoa. Elbows and shoulders, same height. Round the spine. Breathe. Breathe. Last breath. Inhale, rise the hands up and over your head. And exhale, lower the hands down. Ooh, give your shoulders a little move. All good? Okay, rise the hands again. Oops. Hold on to your opposite elbows behind your head. Yes. Now, attention here. We tend to curl forward. Press those elbows back. Chin rises. Yes, engage through the pelvic floor. Yes, find length. Feel as if you have a string pulling you against on top of your head towards the sky. Breathe. Breathe. One last breath in. And out. Release the hands and circle the hands behind you this time. Interlace the palms, stretch the arms back, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. One last breath in. And out. Now, left hand comes towards your right hip. Ooh, yeah. Now that right elbow, we start bringing it towards the left elbow. Yes. Now get that nice stretch into the shoulder, into the neck. Right ear towards your right shoulder. And just make gentle movements. So right ear, right shoulder. Gentle movements, halfway. So chin towards chest and chin towards the right shoulder. Chin towards the back. Ooh, I just got a nice pop. And the more you close your elbow towards one another, the more you're going to get that deeper stretch. So you're the one who needs to know how deep you can go. And we come back, stretch the arms back over to the left. Left elbow towards the right. Now really feel into that. This is probably an area where you're super tense. And you don't even notice it. And slowly, gentle movements. So good. We slowly come back to center. Stretch the arms back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, just release the hands. Just take a round circle up. Breathe in. And just gently let your hands lower as you release the air. Yes. Now give yourself a little bit of a movement here. Feel it, right? Okay, let's roll over our knees. Come on to all fours. So on your feet, give it a little pop, pump. All right, so from here, let's really work on scapular protraction and retraction. So we want to keep the hips where they are, mid-back where it is, and just press the hands, engage the scapulas. Well, there's no engagement in the scapulas, but make the scapulas kind of like open up and hug your back. Stay. Really rounding. You can let your chin relax, your neck relax. Now from here, we're going to do the opposite now. We're going to retract just the shoulders, trying to bring them together. Just in the shoulders. Stay. Now let's play with protraction and retraction. Press and then retract. Press and then retract. Press, retract. Last one. Press and retract. Okay, now we're going to try and do circular movements with our shoulders. Just circular. Yes, with your shoulders. And then change directions. And notice if you have the coordination to do so. Now, full cat-cow. So from the base up, we round, engage, activate, and protract. And on the exhale, we return. Kick the booty, drop the belly, chest forward, shoulders back. 3 more. Inhale as we round. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale, round. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, round. And exhale. So we come back to neutral. Press the right hand up high and lengthen the left hand up high. Press the right hand down, lengthen the left hand up high. Yeah. Now from here, your left hand is going to hold on to your head, Margot. So you're going to get like a deeper twist into that elbow. Really open the left elbow out. Breathe in. Exhale, left elbow towards your right elbow. Inhale, open up. And exhale, twist. Inhale as we open up. Exhale, twist. Last one, inhale as we open up. And exhale, twist. We come back. We place the left hand down. Same thing with the right. Notice if you feel any movement in your rib cage. Right hand rises. Hold on to the back of your head. Open up. Breathe in. And exhale, twist. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, rise. And exhale, twist. You come back to neutral. Yes, feel into those shoulders. Stretch your hands forward in Anahastasana. This is one of my favorite poses. Just really let your heart sink down. Notice if you feel any discomfort in the belly. If that's the case, don't go too deep down. Now press the elbows down. You should feel into your shoulders. If this is too easy for you, maybe you can bring your hands together. Keep pressing the elbows down. If that's still too easy for you, keep pressing the elbows down. And then start pressing one hand towards one another as you begin to rise the hands. So really press the hands towards one another as you rise the hands in the direction of your head. Keep pressing the elbows down. Keep pressing the hands towards one another. Really feel into those shoulders. Let your chest sink. Don't go too deep if you feel any type of discomfort, okay? Breathe. 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 And breathe. Now lower the hands back down onto the floor. Press the forearms down, chin to chest, round the spine. Round the spine. Engage, engage, and round, and round, and round, and slowly lower the hips. Lower the hips, adjust the elbows so that the elbows are right under your shoulders, and find Sphinx pose. So roll the shoulders out, your clavicles point out to the sides. Yes, if you feel like you need more space in the hands, just open them wider. Roll your shoulders out. Send your chest forward. Press the hands down. Now, if you feel any tension in the core, release a little bit the extension. If you feel the lower back, try to engage your glutes to protect the lower back. Breathe. Now from here, let's take full seal. Press the hands down and open up. Notice how this feels on your core, okay? We don't want an extra stretch. Point the inside of your elbows out. Send your chest forward. If you feel it stretching too much, because we're creating an extension here, just bend the elbows. Yeah, well done. Breathe. Okay, now let's lower. Right hand under your left. Left hand over your right. Palms face up here. Yes. And we're going to kind of like walk our feet towards our body and bring your forehead down towards the floor. Really feel into the shoulders. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. Okay, ready to switch? Switch. Right hand on top of the left. And we release. Bring your hands back into Bhujangasana, right next to the rib cage. Press the feet, roll the shoulders back, elbows in. Breathe in here. Lower back, notice that. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. One more. Exhale, lower. Right away, circle the hands towards the back, interlace the palms, bring the palms together, stretch the hands back. Hands stay away from the booty. Inhale, rise. Lift the feet, the hands, the shoulders. Exhale, lower. Shalabhasana, two more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Slide your hands again next to the rib cage. Press the hands down. Child's pose. Open your knees out and let your chest rest down. Really lengthen the spine. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. and out. One more breath in and out. Let's unroll and come into a seated position. Maybe bring your knees together here, closer. Yes. And you have the option to flex the toes and really work the ankles, the toes, the ball of the foot. Ooh, yeah. I'm just going to stay here for a few breaths and circle the right hand up and lower, left hand down and up. Now, notice here, I'm not really pushing it to grab my hand. That's fine. I can just press my hand against my back as I roll my shoulders out. I need to create activation in my bandhas, my locks, from the pelvic floor, belly button into the spine, and you'll notice the length rising. And maybe when you rise, maybe you can find even more space and start bringing the hands together. Breathe. Just one more breath in and out. Now let's release. Right hand circles down and up. Left hand circles up and down. And the same thing here. So maybe in the beginning, you won't be able to touch the hands. That's fine. Then we come to notice our pelvic floor. Do I find that lock? Is Mula Bandha active? Ooh. Is Ujjana Bandha active? Is my belly going towards the spine? I begin to find length. When I find length, maybe I'll find a bit more space. And my hands might even come to touch. Breathe. From here, we release. Woo. Just give your shoulders a little bit of a movement, forward and back. Release your toes and give them a little tap. Yes. Well done. Now, sit again over your heels, just so we get a little stretch in the ankle. Flex, the toes are not flexed anymore. Just right hand, left knee. Now pull onto that left knee, get a nice stretch in the ankle. Try not to round here. So pelvic floor, belly button, length. Look over your left shoulder, and you can stretch the left hand behind you or bring it down towards the floor, but pull against that knee and bring that knee towards you. Feel the left ankle. Really get a nice stretch. Okay, let's switch. Left hand, right knee. Don't round, lengthen, pull it in. Right hand can stretch back or down. And we come back. We slide our hands forward. Flex the toes, and we come into downward facing dog. So from downward facing dog, now play with walking your dog. Back heel, one heel at a time comes down, feel into the hamstring. We've worked a lot of shoulders now, not much legs and lower body. So walk the dog out. Look forward, Margot. Breathe in. And exhale. Start walking one foot at a time all the way to the front of the mat. Bend the knees. Let your chest rest down towards your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up. And exhale, fold forward. Now interlace the palms behind the back, just like Shalabhasana. Stretch the hands back and let your hands fall and drop over your head as your chest folds towards your thighs. Now we're going to sit into an imaginary chair as we stretch the hands back and we open our chest forward. We breathe in. We exhale, release the hands. We inhale, rise the legs and the arms up and over our head. Urdhva Hastasana. On the exhale here, we cactus, just like the beginning of class. So you try and keep feet, hips aligned and engaged. Just roll your elbows back. Breathe in. Now we're going to round the spine. Palms come together. Bring the elbows together. Inhale, rise the hands up and over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift as we look up. Exhale, bend the knees. Step your right leg all the way back. Right knee comes down. Inhale as we circle our hands up and over the head. Exhale, cactus. So find stability here, but cactus the arms back. Yes, breathe in. Exhale, we round. So keep the hips aligned. Round. Okay, so from here, we're going to rise the back knee and lengthen the hands up and over. Breathe in. Exhale, release the hands behind you. Interlace the palms. Breathe in, open up. Breathe out. Step forward into that chair pose. Yes. Inhale, stretch the hands back. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, rise, hands and legs lengthen. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, elbows come to touch, palms come to touch. Inhale, hands come up high, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale as we fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift as we look up. Exhale, bend the knees, left leg steps back, left knee comes down. Stabilize through center, circle the hands up high as we breathe in. Exhale, just really working on that upper body. Cactus, yes. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Beautiful, Margot. Now inhale, we rise, lengthen the back leg, lengthen the hands up and over your head. Exhale, circle the hands behind you. Stretch the hands, open up as you breathe in. And you breathe out. Inhale here. Lean your body forward. Exhale, step, chair pose. Stretch the arms back as you breathe in. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, right leg steps back, right knee down. Stabilize, inhale, hands come up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Yes, Margot, so good. Inhale as we rise, lengthen the back leg, rise your arms up high. Exhale, release. Interlace the palms, breathe in, lengthen. Yes, and breathe out. Lean forward as you breathe in. Exhale, step into that chair. Stabilize in chair. Stretch back, open your chest, breathe in. Exhale, release. Whew. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Yes. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back. Left knee comes down. Inhale as you circle. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Yes. Take the back knee off. Rise as you breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, release. Interlace, breathe in. Exhale here. Lean forward as you breathe in. Exhale, step, chair. Stretch the arms back, open up into your chest, breathe in. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. The hands up and over your head. Now on the exhale, you're going to take a step back with your right leg, kind of like 1 meter's distance apart. Yes, slowly. Okay, so option number 1. You're going to bring your hands onto the opposite elbows here. Option number 2, reverse namaste. So your palms come together. Now we want our left hip pushing back and our right hip pushing forward. Our front knee is just slightly bent so that we're not hyperextending. Bring your gaze forward. Breathe in, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. So left hip pushes back, right hip pushes forward. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more. And out. Inhale as we rise. And exhale, just step forward. Left leg steps back. Same thing here, okay? You already have your hands interlaced. Point your right hip back, left hip forward. Gently bend the front knee just a little. Lengthen the spine. And fold forward, releasing the air. Breathe in. And exhale, fold forward. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. One more. And exhale, fold forward. And we rise as we breathe in. And exhale, we step forward. We release the palms. We circle the hands up high. Whoa, breathe in. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Yes. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, circle, up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Inhale, take the back knee off of the floor. Exhale. Release the hands and interlace the hands behind your back. Inhale as you lengthen. And exhale here. Now attention, we're going to come into a warrior 2 and straight away into a skandasana, okay? So we release the hands, we come up into warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, we lengthen the front leg. And we exhale, skandasana to the right. Now, just so we get a little bit of a stretch in our legs, but keeping the attention on the shoulders. Our right hand is going to open out in front of our right knee. Our left hand is going to rise. So this is option number 1. Let me do it in front of you right here. Option number 1, beautiful. Well, actually, this would be option number 1. This would be option number 2. Okay, option number 3, maybe even grab your head and find a deeper twist. Option number 4, notice how that feels on your core. Open up, right hand circles behind the right leg. Left hand circles behind you. Try to grab that left hand and open into that left shoulder. Yeah. Engage the left quad. Breathe. 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 And breathe. Beautiful. Now from here, release the bind. We're going to transition all the way to the front of the mat. And we're going to fly, Margot. Lengthen that right leg. Yes. Now let's open up into a half moon. Left hand down. Open that right hip. Maybe you can bend your right knee. Maybe you can even grab your right foot. Now listen to the core. Really open into that right shoulder. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. Let's release. Slowly lower. We come into that fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Interlace the palms behind the back. Let the hands fall over the head. We're going to rise into a chair. Inhale, rise. Yes. Exhale, release the hands. Circle the hands up and over. Lengthen the legs. Yes. Exhale, cactus. Last round. Inhale as we rise. Exhale, round the spine. Yes, we rise again, breathe in. Exhale as we fold forward. Inhale as we halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg back, left knee comes down. Circle the hands up and over, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Inhale as we come all the way up. Exhale as we circle the hands behind our back. Stretch the arms as we breathe in. We open. And we breathe out. Release the hands as we breathe in, up and over. Warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lengthen the front leg. And exhale, skandasana to the left. Point your toes up high, engage the right quad. You can press the left elbow with your left against your left knee. Hands come into heart center. Option number 1. Option number 2, left hand slides in front of your left knee. Right hand up and over your head. Option number 3, maybe even grab your head. Find a deeper twist into that shoulder. Option number 4, point that left hand outside your left knee and try to grab your right hand behind you, finding the fuller bind. Really opening up into your shoulder blades. Breathe in. And out. Yeah, there's a side. This side for me is a lot easier, for example. The other one is a lot more. Good. Breathe. Find the teeny tiny bits of spaces. Then we just gently release. Let's transition all the way to the front of the mat. Use your hands here. Our body's already tired. And we fly. Keep your hips neutral. Then we begin to open the left hip out. Ooh. Left shoulder opens out. Maybe bend your left knee. Maybe not. Maybe grab your left ankle. Maybe not. Yeah, girl, there you got it. Attention with your core, because this is a nice and deep stretch, okay, in our core. So feel it. If you feel no, okay, good. Perfect. Yes, perfect. And we release. Point your left hip down, and we find our forward fold. Ooh. Inhale as we halfway lift here. Point your toes out to the sides, and let's come into our malasana. Yeah, press the knees out. So I'm sure you're feeling the shoulders. Yes. Give your neck a nice little movement if you'd like. I love doing this. I press my elbows and I interlace my hands behind my neck and I just put a little bit of pressure. I love doing this. And you can rise. Now, same thing as we did in Skandasana. Right hand points out, left hand can go up high, over your head, onto the back of the head, or maybe take a deeper and full bind. Feel into it. Yes. Try to grab that left hand, open that left shoulder out, gaze towards the left shoulder. Breathe. And we let go. Press. Same thing to the other side. Pick whatever variation suits you best. It's really not about going deep. It's about finding this new connection again to your body. Listening, noticing what's available, what's possible. We slowly release. Just give your shoulders a little bit of a move. And we slowly lower and sit. Yes. Now from here, just give your knees a little twist from side to side, your hips. Yeah, just to release. Come back to center. Hands onto the knees and just slowly, let's lower. Rounding the spine, sliding your feet towards you so that you're not putting too much activation. And lower. And just hug the knees into the chest a little bit. Roll from side to side. Let your knees drop over to the left and stretch your right arm out to the side. And you're going to bring your left hand towards the right and just let it float in the air. Breathe. Now let's open the left hand back. Change the knees over to the right. Oh. Okay. Now right hand over and just let the right hand float. Just let gravity do the work. Okay, we slowly come back. And gently, my girl, take whatever final position you feel you need. If you feel you need any position, just slide your legs in front of you. Let your feet roll out to the sides. Rest the hands next to the side of the body. Adjust your shoulders. Take a long breath in through the nose. And just gently release the air. Gently, softly. Just come back to a natural breathing rhythm. And coming back to that observation we did in the beginning of class, just noticing. What and how is my body feeling now? How is it responding to all of these stimulations that I gave it? My breath, my movement, my activation. How is it responding? What's the rhythm of my breath? How is my breath giving the rest of my system and my body a rhythm as well? Notice this rhythm. Notice the heartbeat. Notice circulation. Notice how heavy your body feels or how light it feels. Just let it all sit in, let it all sink in, and enjoy this final moment of integration.